Hello. What's going on? Oh, like I'm doing this in a slightly different way this time. But what I need to do is I need to get it so I can see your comments on the YouTube. No. I'm really rubbish at computers, sorry. I know it's currently cutting off half of my head. I'm just doing this thing. There we go, look at that. Look at him. Oh, wait there. Wait there. Hi, how are we doing? What we're drinking? What's going on? I have recently got into this Life and Death. This is not a paid advert. This is just what I like. Life and Death IPA. Oh, delightful. Right, I need to do one thing. Just wait there. Bear with me. And then I need to do this. Right. Can you see me again? I'm back. Okay. See, already this beer is a bit burpy. Look what I got. I got a Fitbit. Not that I'm very fit. Or a bit. Oh, there we go. So I'm taking it off. It's the best thing about it. The best thing about it is the sleep thing. My friend Amy gave me this, and the sleep thing is amazing. It tells you how much you've slept, and it also tells you your resting. My resting heartbeat is 49. Check it out. Fascinating stuff. Shall we play some songs? Right. I hope you've all had a good couple of weeks. I've been someone said that the connection is bad. I'm trying to do this a slightly different way today. So tell me if it's not working, and I'll just do it the old way. It'll take 5 minutes to set up. But if it's working all right, then let's keep doing it like this. Oh, and I just need to do this as well. And then we can commence. There we go. Lovely stuff. Play Vernix, please. No. If you want me to do a Wild Hearts song, though, tell me which one you want me to do, and I'll do my best. Vernix is very hard. Brian Kerr, hi Chris, a wee bit late to the party this evening. Well, so am I. Do you know what I've been doing? I've been over the road. My friend Amy, who lives over the road, who I talk about sometimes, her friend, who's also called Amy, she's just got a new cat called Tudor, and so I was just meeting Tudor. And Tudor's this big. He's so tiny with that tiny pauses. So yeah, I'll post a picture of him later on. 'cause everybody's at it. Flying high with shiny plastic cassettes. Shooting skin sucking out the life. Human beings twist around the knife. I surprise the kid. Too late, you got infection. I'm holding all the medicine. Influenza. It's a growing cast on a soul. Influenza. It's a different sense we all have. Influenza. Since we're influenza. It's a crucial and it's real. Stuff yourself with more and more fluff. Love yourself and never ever have enough. Animals burnt by bigger brands. Greed and guilt link hand in hand. 0 plus 0 as 0 equals 0. Too late, you lost the bet. Pretend you're pound of flesh. Influenza. It's a growing cast on a soul. Influenza. It's an illness and it's real. Influenza. This disease will kill us all. Can you take what make you feel? Homogenize my life supplies with tasteless pollen, styrene highs on factory farm, the very fat, the handmade man and unmade beds, and clothe me with the Xerox skin. Individuals, all my twins, a unicorn, so monochrome with wingless worker drones. What now we call consumption seems to redefine this gluttony. It's reinforced by counterblast. Public service narrow cast. If inspiration hits the nation, after me in all relation, corpses of the corporations, bodies of the banks, affluenza. It's a growing curse on us all. Influenza. It's an illness and it's real. Well, this disease might kill us all. The cure you say won't make you feel. Is that any better? I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it's complicated. I know you can appreciate it. I'm only happy when it rains. You know I love it when the news is bad. Why it feels so good to feel so sad. I'm only happy when it rains. Pour your misery down from, pour your misery down from me. Pour your misery down from, pour your misery down from me. I'm only happy when it rains. I feel when things are going wrong. I only listen to the sad, sad songs. I'm only happy when it rains. I only smile in the dark. My only comfort is the night gone black. I didn't accidentally tell you that I'm only happy when it rains. You get the message by the time I'm through. When I complain about me and you, I'm only happy when it rains. Pour your misery down from, pour your misery down from me. Pour your misery down from, pour your misery down from me. I'm only happy when it rains. You wanna hear about my new obsession? I'm riding high upon a deep depression. I'm only happy when it rains. Pour your misery down on, pour your misery down on me. Pour your misery down on, pour your misery down on, pour your misery down on, pour your misery down on me. Pour your misery down on, pour your misery down on me. Aha, arigato gozaimasu. It's a tune, that one. It's a great album. It's a great record. I like it. Without a name, Danielle Brown says, nobody knows me. I know you. I know everyone. I know the whole world. There's no strangers here. We're all pals, and we're all here for a chat and a beer. Well, a beer if you want a beer, or a cup of tea, or a orange squash, or a Ribena, or a Vimto. Someone mentioned this week. Cheers to you. As always, pay what you want. Don't feel any obligation if you're skint. This week, the money, 50% of the money goes to Mind, who we did, if you remember, some of you have been here for a little while. Remember that we raised some money for them when we did the Brainwaves LP. They're a really cool charity, mental health charity for people with issues. Also, a whole gamut of mental health issues as well, not just depression, but obsessive compulsive disorder, or other ones I can't think of right now. But it's a brilliant charity, and if you do want to donate, then you can do that. It's the same bit of paper I've been using since the start of this whole thing, because I keep things like that. So it's important, but like I said, don't worry about it if you can't afford it, or if you're worried about money, don't worry about it. But if you're not, then it's there. I really like this beer. Vocation, Life and Death. It seems like I'm advertising it. I'm not. But if there's anyone from Vocation watching, auction the paper. I've got all of the set lists from all the gigs, and I did wonder, like, if at some point I might do that. Who knows? Maybe when all this is over and we return to concerts, I'll put them on the merch stand or something. Dunno, maybe. I did. Yes, that's right. Katie Lynette says, apart from one, because she got in touch and she said, because I played, I think it was Beatle Bum by Blur for her. And she said, can I have the set list if I send you some money? And I was like that, yes you can. So I think I've got all the other ones, basically. So, alright, so there's a few people saying that they quite like that. So again, you know, I'd donate half of it to charity. So let's have a think about that. I'm going to play a song now. I keep sort of promising, well not promising, but saying that I might, that I was going to play a Sisters of Mercy song. And then I keep forgetting, or like it gets to the point in the set where I'm like, it's just not, I wouldn't do it there or something. So, the Sisters was, you know, as you know, or most of you know, I would imagine, a band that I played with for a long time. And this is probably my favourite of the old songs that we used to do. I just think it's a total banger. This one and Lucretia, I've done Lucretia already, so this one's... In the heat of the night, in the heat of the day, when I close my eyes, when I look your way, I feel the fear that lies inside. When I hear you say, in the heat of the moment, say, someday, 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 Dominion, come a time, someday, 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 Dominion, some say prayers, and I say mine. In the light of the facts, on the lone and level sand stretched far away, in the heat of the action, in the settled dust, hold and sway, in the meeting of mind, down in the streets of shame, in the betting our names on gold to rust, in the land of the blind, begin. Someday, 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 Dominion, come a time, someday, 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 Dominion, some say prayers, some say prayers, and I say mine. Someday, someday, Dominion, some say prayers, I say mine. voice of an old man in a dry season, lighthouse keeper in the desert sun, dreamers of sleepers and white treason. We dream of rain and the history of the gun. There's a lighthouse in the middle of Prussia, a white house in a red square. Veneer films for the sake of Russia, a Kino runner for the DDR, and the 52 daughters of the revolution turn the gold to crown. Gift, nothing to lose, stuck inside of Memphis in a mobile home. Say, Mother Russia, Mother Russia, Mother Russia, rain down, down, down. Mother Russia, Mother Russia, Mother Russia, rain down. Mother Russia, Mother Russia, Mother Russia, rain down, down, down. Mother Russia, Mother Russia, oh Mother Russia, rain down, 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 down. Good tune, man, good tune. Some good times with that band. Some weird fucking times. Some strange memories. But mostly pretty fucking good, you know. I did a solo album a few years ago, but you all fucking know this. And actually, I realised today that I've played every song from my solo album now, apart from this one. So I'm going to play it. And this was one of my favourite songs on the album. It never really set the world on fire, but it was nice to do. You know what I mean? I've just about finished writing the next one. And actually, I was going to tell you that the next live stream that we do, is not going to be 2 weeks today. It's going to be 2 weeks yesterday. It's going to be on a Saturday for the first time. We're moving it. Because I'm going into the studio to start recording the record. That's what you do, isn't it? That's what you record a record. Please could LJ Maze Trader have a shout out. She's been captioning your videos every fortnight for me and she's such a gem. Okay, so Kimberly, who's in the chat, is registered blind, and she has the what do you call it, the chat, I guess, on a talking thing. And so LJ Maze Trader has been telling Kimberly, sort of, you know, describing the action, as it were. And let me tell you, there's a lot of action. So yeah, cheers to you, LJ. Cheers, and also cheers for your support. And cheers to all of you for your support. Thank you. Screen reader, that's the word. Thank you. So cheers. Bing. Danielle Brown saying, how's Kat and Rose? They're good. I saw Kat last night. She's back at work now, so nights. Rose is good. She's grumpy. She was mad at me because I stayed out last night. But she's fine. Have you, John Yao says, have you thought about starting a subscription group or using Patreon? Well, I used to do the pledge thing. And that worked really well. Patreon, I don't know. I don't know what I think about it. I think it's cool, but I don't know what I think about for me doing it. I'm still thinking about it. I still like the format of going, here's an album, you know, here's 12 songs or 15 songs or 10 songs or whatever. Rather than like a song every month or 2 songs every month or something. Don't know, that's just what I think. What about an OnlyFans? I thought that was for people getting the tops off. I mean, I can take my top off if you want, but you don't want, frankly. So this is a song from my solo album, the only one that I haven't done. And like after this, I'm like, I don't really know what to do because I've been trying to do a different set every time. So we'll see. I need to get away a while. Grey replace the anger file. In the city it's too busy, I got pretty in the misery tonight. Time to try alternative. So yeah, you wipe away the negative. My aptitude for solitude and my internal turpitude is high. Put the rat race back in its place in the solace of the shelf, and get the spark back in this heart of black. I know it can't be helped around here. Far, don't need any reason. Far, just a change in season to get in the car and go. Look inside for something else. It's the junior version of myself. Recognize the red inside and smell the scent of second prize in here. It's only yesterday the world was grey and no one knew my name. Then I was trendy, it was a Wednesday, but by Thursday at the game and disappear. Far, don't need any reason. Far, just a change in season. Get in the car and go. Far, don't need any reason. Far, just a change in season. Get in the car, we'll go far. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Just take me away, 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 away. Na 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 na. Far, don't need any reason. Far, just a change in season. Just get in the car, we'll go far. Just the daily reason. Far, we just need any season. To get in the car, we'll go. Thank you. I always thought that was a fun one, but didn't sell very many. Cheers very much. Cheers for your kind words, Chris. Your voice is on fire this evening. Thank you. I hope that means fire, like good, rather than like fire festival or something. Everyone said hi to Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Oh, she's good puss. Pup. Puss? Pup. Good pup. Good pup. Good pup, Tammy. Sounding good tonight, Chris. Guitar not phasing like it has done in previous weeks. Well, what I decided was, and I did a bit of research this week, well, some testing this week, and instead of using a 1,200 quid laptop and a 120 quid microphone, I'm just using my phone and it seems to be better, so I'll take it. Oh my God, Catherine Estate Storyteller said she went to Woodstock 99. How was that? Can you play Faith No More in honour of your shirt? Do you know, I'm not the world's biggest Faith No More fan. I do like it. I like them. But it was more really in support of the crew, who are a wonderful group of people. So, and it's a cool design, you know what I mean? But I do love it. I mean, Faith No More are great, but, you know, just not what I listen to very often. Rudy says, these streams have inspired me to start writing music again. I honestly cannot thank you enough. I had forgotten how happy writing songs made me. God bless you, Rudy. Writing songs is the best, and we do it because we need to, and that's good. That's cool. This was a band that I saw at a festival in I want to say 2001. And they're not a band that I love, but I love the main guy. But I love this song. I think this song is one of the greatest songs ever written. And it came on the radio the other day, and I thought I really want to learn to play that. It's really easy, so I thought I'll do that in my stream. Life is hard, and so am I. You better give me something so I don't die. Novocaine for the soul, before I sputter out, before I sputter out. Life is white, and I am black. Jesus and his lawyer are coming back. Oh my darling, will you be here before I sputter up, before I sputter up, before I sputter up. Guess who's living here with the great undead? This paint by numbers life is fucking with my hand once again. Life is good, and I feel great, 'cause mother said I was a great mistake. Novocaine for the soul, you better give me something to fill the hole before I sputter out, before I sputter out, before I sputter out. Thank you. I'd like to say thanks actually on that note to Damo for he sent me the Mark Everett from the Eels, his biography, which was really good. I've got it up there somewhere. No, can't see it. But it was really good. So thanks, Damo, for sending me that. That was from a time in my life where, I mean, music was so, it still is so important, but so like, we were so, like, everything, we just soaked everything up, musically, culturally, especially, especially music for us, and especially rock music, indie music, and it was just such an important time. And so, you know, and we grew up at that time of like Brit pop and Brit rock, as they call it, and stuff. And and another band that I loved at that time, very different kind of band, was Oasis. Now, I did an Oasis song the other week. I know not everyone loves Oasis, but one of the great things about Oasis was that they did great B-sides. They always had amazing B-sides. And this is one of the B-sides, and this is in my... I don't know what my top 5 Oasis songs would be, but this would be in my top 5. That's it. Supership 555 says the Wild Hearts also did great B-sides. Yes, they did. I always thought Oasis and the Wild Hearts always had really ace B-sides. They're just really good quality control all the time. I can't quite remember how it starts. Listen up, what's the time said today? I'm gonna speak my mind. Take me up to the top of the world. I wanna see my crime. Day by day there's a man in a suit who's gonna make you pay for the thoughts that you think and the words they won't let you say. One fine day, gonna leave you all behind. Wouldn't be so bad if I had more time. Sailing down a river alone, I've been trying to find my way back home, but I don't believe in magic, 'cause life is automatic. But I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. Listen up, what's the time said today? I'm gonna speak my mind. And up to the top of the world, I wanna see my crime. Day by day there's a man in a suit who's gonna make you pay for the thoughts that you think and the words they won't let you say. One fine day, gonna leave it all behind. Wouldn't be so bad if I had more time. Sailing down a river alone, I've been trying to find my way back home, but I don't believe in magic. Life is automatic, but I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. said that I don't mind being on my own. Sailing down a river alone, I've been trying to find my way back home, but I don't believe in magic. Life is automatic, but I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. Said that I don't mind being on my own. It's a tune, it's a tune. It was the B-side to Cigarettes and Alcohol, I think it was. Good tune. I've got a message. I got a text. Wait, I can't read it. Because it's on my phone, and I'm recording on my phone. Oasis. You know, there was that whole thing in the 90s. Were you Oasis? Were you Blur? I was Oasis because they were northern, and you know, but I liked Blur a lot as well. Still do. And I listened to this album the other week for the first time in ages, and it's so good. So I'm going to play a Blur song just for, what's the word? Just for equilibrium to be restored. It's impossible to play on an acoustic guitar, that bit. The pay me girl had enough of the bleeps, so she takes a bus into the country. But she didn't have the rosy cheeks, didn't leave enough money to pay the rent. Landlord says that she's out in a week. What a shame, she was just getting comfy. She's in chocolate to induce sleep. The chemical world, very, very, very cheap. And I don't know about you, but they're putting the holes in. Yes, yes, it's been a hell of a do. But they're putting the holes in. Yes, yes, yes. Peeping Thomas has a very nice view across the street at the exhibitionist. Loudou's telling his speak to you, just stick together so they never get lonely. Feeling led, feeling quite lightheaded. Have to sit down and have some sugary tea in a chemical world, in a chemical world. Very, very, very cheap. And I don't know about you, but they're putting the holes in. Yes, yes, it's been a hell of a do. They're putting the holes in. Yes, yes, yes. And I don't know about you, but they're putting the holes in. Yes, yes, it's been a hell of a do. But they're putting the holes in. Yes, yes, into your catty raper. I knew you catty raper. Chemical World from Modern Life is Rubbish. It's one of the best albums of that era, and it doesn't get an awful lot of what's the word? Press. Kudos. Also great, Park Life is a great record. Licky Wicky says, Chris, maybe you know or like the White Stripes. I don't, actually. I never got into them. I don't hate them. Just, I don't really get it. I mean, that's obviously, you know, it's a good riff. Wish I'd written it. But I didn't, so here we are. But, you know, I just don't really get it. How about Ned's Atomic Dustbin? I'm not sure that would work on an acoustic guitar. And also, yeah, Damo's right. I love the White Stripes, but Jack White is not a good person. He's an arsehole. Have you ever listened to Neurosonic? No. Never heard of them. Do you like Kingmaker? Not especially. Do you like menswear? Absolutely. I love menswear. How does that go now? I can't remember the words. What about Pulp? I've played Pulp a few times. Love Pulp. Daydreamer was a bit too kicked, a bit too pastiche. The one that I really liked was catch the bus at 3:30, and I know it won't be easy now, but I'll manage somehow. We sold his shoes and ran away, trying jolly hard to reach him. God knows. Did love a bit of menswear. Atreyu, no. You want to hear us sing Common People? I've tried to work out Common People, but it's not. It's one of those brilliant songs that that only Pulp can do. Only Jarvis can do it, really. Raconteurs, I did like the Raconteurs. Christopher Larson, Christian Anything by Travis. I listened to them so much when I was younger. Hey, I would really like to talk to you. Say, all I wanna do is rock. Is this the end way? I turn and walk the other way. Today I'll stay, not walk away. I love Travis. That first album's amazing. Manson were another band that I loved. Dear Lord Mavis, can you got to write this letter? Anyway, Manson or Hanson? Manson. Do you know Lana Del Rey? I don't know if you're into music in Spanish, but there is a band I would like to recommend you. Feel free. Seahorses album. Yeah, I like the Seahorses. I thought they were cool. They were a good band. Absolutely loved Suede. The first two albums, pretty unsurpassable. My husband wants to hear Tesla. Not going to happen, I'm afraid. I'm visiting my mum today. Do you think you could play some of the Monkeys for her? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. What can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? That's for your mum. Seiko has said, can you play Wish You Were Her for her birthday on Friday? Well, I've done that one before, but for Seiko and Co are two Eureka Machines fans who have travelled over to the UK to see us play on 4 or 5 occasions. So indulge me. It's not on the set list, so I might get the lyrics wrong. But this is for Seiko. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Seiko. Happy birthday to Seiko. Happy birthday, dear, dear Seiko. Happy birthday to you. Your company has been alright. And the conversation fine. But I've spent more enthralling nights growing my emulsion dry. Oh, why? 'Cause I wish that you were. Wish that you were. I feel I know your family. You told me all of your pets' names. Your son who's in the industry with his fancy Osaka ways. So I wish that you were. It's worth the stuff we all go through. 'Cause I've been around the earth. Oh yeah, and most of us are cool. I still wish that you were. 'Cause she's the only girl who understands my world. Have you seen her? And could you be her? You think I'm such a drama queen? 'Cause I'm politically correct. But where I come from, all that means is treating people with respect. So I wish that you were. Wish that you were. Wish that you were. Wish that I wish that you were. Happy birthday, Seiko. We hope to see you next year. Arigatou gozaimasu. Well, oh, that's changed my set list now. It's thrown me. I'm not going to do that one. I was going to do a Stones song, but I don't want to. I'm not going to commit to it this week. Another one that someone got in touch on Twitter, asking me, saying that a person called Brandy said that her and her family have been watching these live streams, and they've all, I think they're in America, and they've all just come down with coronavirus, COVID-19, and that fucking sucks. So I'm sorry to hear that, Brandy. I hope you're getting well. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and have some keep some positivity and I don't know, drink plenty of water, keep your head warm, all those things. I hope you're doing okay. And you asked me for a Beatles song, so I'm going to play you a Beatles song. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. No one I think is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is, you think you can tune in, but it's alright. That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me. What you mean it's nothing, it's a dream. I think I know, I mean, oh yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Cheers very much. Beatles, everyone, you know, loves them. I love them. I love the Beatles. I love the Stones too. It's not a competition. Plenty of them for all of us. What's going on outside? Oh, it's nice out there. I'm going to be out there in a bit. The beer. Oh dear. There was someone else's birthday. I'll tell you who it was. It was, well, there was two people. There was John Powell and there was Ray Cowell, which rhymes. And so I'm gonna sing Ray Cowell. I don't know John. John comes in on the live chat thing sometimes, but Ray Cowell, she's from one of the Mighty Cowells. The Cowell family come to see Eureka Machines a lot, and again, very supportive group of people, and we're very grateful for them and their wonderfulness. And it's Ray's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ray Cowell and John Powell. Happy birthday to you. So I hope you both have a very nice birthday. Hey, we've raced through it tonight. I think I've only got 3 songs left on my list. I've got a couple in reserve. Sounding great, Chris. My cat Abby just joined me in watching you. We are wondering where Rosie is. Rose doesn't like 3 things, right? Well, there's lots of things she doesn't like, but she particularly doesn't like the vacuum cleaner. And she doesn't like the bin being emptied. It's too loud. She doesn't like the sound. And she doesn't like the guitar. So she's shit out of luck, really. But I get my guitar out and she's like, because it's too noisy. She doesn't like noise. But she's, I don't know where she is. It's been a bit warm today. It's been a bit warm for her, so she might be hiding, I think. Beatles. Is Rosie still in a complicated relationship with Flooper? Yes. But the thing is, sadly, Flooper is in a complicated relationship with a few people, a few cats. I think Rose vies for his attention. Oh, excuse me. Beatles. Obviously, we love them. It's Isla's birthday tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday to Isla. Happy birthday to Isla. Happy birthday to Isla Design, who took one of my favourite ever pictures of Eureka machines. Happy birthday to Isla. Do you know Snuff? No. Sorry, I don't. But the person that we like a lot in this stream is David Bowie. And I've done the last few weeks. I've done a Bowie song, and I've done some like quite obvious ones. So I wanted to do a different one this week. I wanted to do an album track that I really like. So this is the David Bowie song for this week. That's it. That's so hard. People stare at the makeup on his face, laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage, and Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and disgrace. And he was alright. The band was all together, and he was alright. The song went on forever, and he was awful nice, really quite out of sight. And he sang all night long. Femme fatales emerged from shadows to watch this creature fair. Boys stood upon the chairs to make their point of view, and I smiled sadly for a doubt I could not obey. And Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and dismay. And he was alright. The band was all together. Yes, he was alright. paradise, and he sang all night long. Oh, how I sighed when they asked if I knew his name, and he was alright. The band was all together, yes, he was alright. The song went on forever, and he was awful nice, really quite paradise, and he sang all night long. David Bowie, ladies and gentlemen. That's from the album Ziggy Stardust. I don't know if it was actually on the original album. I think it was on an extra. I think it's an extra track on like the version that I had that came out in whatever year it came out. The extra track came out, you know. I'm out of beer. Does anyone mind if I go and get a beer? We've got ages left. Can I get a beer? I'm gonna get a beer. All right, let's talk amongst yourselves. Let's pretend. All right, hang on. Thank you very much. That was Lady Stardust by David Bowie from the Ziggy Stardust album. Thank you all so much. It's time for me to get home now. Time for me to be at home. Thank you very much. Good night. See if there's an encore like that. You know, like it's a gig. Thanks. Good night. Good night. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Oh, look who's here. Oh, who is this then? Oh, who is this then? She was downstairs. Oh, she was downstairs. Gorgeous girl. Munchkin. Oh dear. Do you know one thing that this live stream thing has really shown me? Now, American people have this thing about British people's teeth. And the thing is, you're right. Look at my teeth, they're awful. I go in like that. Ugh. Christopher Larson says, Chris, can I reach you on any social platform or email? My email address is really easy to find, as is my Twitter and my Instagrams and and all those other things. So get in touch. Okay, Encore. Oh my God, I've got your fluff all over the place. Gorgeous girl. As I say, I've not checked the thing yet, but as I say, if you do want to do a donation, these are the places to do it. PayPal.me/Chris Catalyst or ko-fi.com/Chris Catalyst. That's that's a way to donate for Mind and also for me. We're splitting the money. I think that's fair enough, don't you? What's that? Jutty loves my teeth. Excuse me. Now there's a set of gnashers. There's a lad with a set of gnashers on him. Woo-hoo-hoo! Right, okay, I've got 2 songs left here. But we've got loads of time. Well, we've got longer than 2 songs. Do you want, alright, who wants a Wild Hearts song? And if so, what song do you want? Who wants an 80s song? Or Erasure? Well, I do like to try and mix it up. So I'm not going to do Girlfriend Close. 29 times a bit. I'm not a huge love. Dangerous. We did that, didn't we? What model Hagstrom is that? It is a CE, I believe it is called. Dreadnought CE. Very fine guitars, very fine people. Much recommended by this guy, Adam Am. Unplug the jukebox and do us all a favour. Yeah, that music's lost its taste, so try another flavour. And music. Someone said Sultan's a ping. Kids in America. I'll do that in a minute. Lily's Garden, we did. My 12-string is still there. Well, We Didn't Start the Fire. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg, Sage Palm, Sugar Ray, Pam and John Brando, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye. Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen. Marciano Liberace, Satire and goodbye. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph, Stella, Malenkov, Nasser, Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc, Roy Cohn, Juan Perón, Toscanini, Dave Crone, Dim Bim, Foo Fowls, rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team. Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Badell, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Grace, Payton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Sue and Life, Bridge on the River Kwai, Lebanon, Chattanooga, California, baseball, Stark weather, homicide, children of the little mind. Buddy Holly, Ben Hur, Space Monkey, Mafia, Ben Hurst, Castro, Etzel, a no-go. U2, Saint Marie, Payola and Kennedy, Chile, Czech, Psycho, Belgians in the Congo. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Hemingway, 8 Man, Stranger in a Strange Land, Dylan, Berlin, Fair Pigs Invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Ole Miss, John Glenn, Liston Bates, Patterson, Pope Paul, Malcolm X, British politician, sex, JFK, blown away, what else do I have to say? Didn't inside the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We hid inside the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Birth control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon back again. Woodstock, moonshot, Watergate, punk rock, Bacon, Reagan, palace on the airline, Ayatollahs in Iran, Russia's in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign debts, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, Bernie Gates, hypodermics on the shore, China's under martial law, rock and roller, color wars. I can't take it anymore. We inside the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We inside the fire. Though we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. We inside the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We inside the fire. Though we died and down and on 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 and on. Fuck you, Billy Joel, and all your words. Cheers. Oh, well. Hotel California. No chance. What about some Pet Shop Boys? Now, I do love the Pet Shop Boys. However, they're another band. They're a bit like Pulp. They're just really hard to cover because he's got such an idiosyncratic voice and like way of singing that it's hard. You know what I mean? Kimberly says "Tainted Love." Sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to get away from this pain you find. Tune to the heart of being in love we share. Got to hold nowhere, and I'm lost and I've lost and turned. I can't sleep at night. Once I ran from you, now I run from you. This tainted love you give on, I'll give you all the joy couldn't give you. Take my tears and that's not really all. Tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot turn the way you tease. I love you, but you hurt me so. Now I've got to pack my things and go. Tainted love. Tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you give on, I'll give you all I couldn't give you. Take my tears and that's not really all. Tainted love. There you go. What else are we requesting? This is my burlesque signature dance. Me too, actually. Andrea Heslin asks for OMD. I used to work for OMD. What a fucking fantastic bunch of fellas. But I can't play any of them, I'm afraid. Licky Wiki says Losing My Religion by Rem. I don't know. Well, I do know it. Of course I know it. But life is bigger. I can't. Yeah, I don't know it. Sorry, I'm not the world's biggest REM fan. Although we watched them at Glastonbury on the television set, and I thought they were brilliant. I thought he was amazing. And because he's not flapping everywhere. Quite impressive, Mr. Stein. They Might Be Giants. We've done that before. Sarah Clarkson. Pandora's Box is well easy. Do you know which one I do like? Sailor captured me. Not unless you give it free. Sailing on the seven seas. Sister Ray is on TV. But I don't know what to you. I don't know what to do. I'm sailing on the seven seas so blue. Isla, red light, green light. Red light, you're lonely. Nobody cares. I'm tired of hanging around. I'm tired of this old town. I'm tired of walking in a million ways. I wanna take a trip, get on a rocket ship. I'll be a satellite for 3 days. I'll take a peck of pellet. I can't remember it, sorry. I'm going to get back to the set list because it's 5 minutes before kind of the end of what I tried to end for 10:30 and it always ends up being 10:40. Just because I don't want to keep Shirley next door up, you know what I mean? So I'm going to play this one. This is a really ace song by a really cheesy man who I do love. I think he's a really great songwriter. And this is a bit of a family favourite. This one. So I'm throwing it out there to my mum and my sister and my dad and Evie who are watching. Apparently, I don't know where my nephew Alf is. He's not watching. Tardy, frankly. So this one is for those people. It's also for you people. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming every week and being around. You know, this is a really sad song, but it's a really beautiful song. In a little while from now, if I'm not feeling any less sour, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby tower and climb into the top. Will throw myself off in an effort to make it clear to whoever what it's like when you're shattered or standing in the lurch at a church with people saying, my God, that's tough, she stood him up. No point in us remaining, we may as well go home. 'Cause I did on my own, alone again, naturally. To think that only yesterday I was cheerful, bright and gay, looking forward to who wouldn't do the role I was about to play. But as if to knock me down, reality came around without so much as a mere touch. Cut me into little pieces, leaving me to doubt. Talk about God and His mercy, and if He really does exist, why did He desert me in my hour of need? I truly am indeed alone again, naturally. It seems some more that more hearts broken in the world and can be mended, left unattended. What do we do? What do we do? Looking back over the years and whatever else that appears, I remember I cried when my father died, never wishing to hide the tears. And at 65 years old, my mother, God rest her soul, couldn't understand why the only man she had ever loved had been taken, leaving her to start with a heart so badly broken. Despite encouragement from me, no words were ever spoken. When she passed away, I cried and cried all day, alone again, naturally. Alone again, naturally. Thank you for indulging me with that one. Thank you. Right, I've got one song left, which I think will end up being two. Not doing it, not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. Looking at a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Down below they're moving, I can feel the heat but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in their steady. Downtown the young ones are growing, downtown the young ones are growing. We're the kids in America, oh. We're the kids in America, oh. Everybody live for the music go round. Bright lights, the music gets faster. Look boy, don't check on your watch, not another glance. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, shock it me no problem. Much later, baby, you'll be saying never mind. You know life is cruel, life is never. Kind hearts will grab a new story, kind hearts will grab any glory. We're the kids in America, we're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music go round. La 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 la. La 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 la. Say la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come closer, honey, that's better. Gotta get a brand new experience, feeling right. Oh, don't try to stop, baby, hold me tight. Outside a new day is dawning, outside suburbia is sprawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California, there's a new wave coming, I want ya. We're the kids in America, we're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music, go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Say la 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 la. La 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 la. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We're the kids, we're the kids, We're the kids in America. We're the kids. We're the kids. Kids in America, Kim Wilde. Amazing tune by an amazing woman. Thanks very much, that's it. That's the end. It's the end of my set. Alright, I can do one more song. No one's even asked, but I'm going to do it. So it's up to you. LJ Maze Trader. He is pleased with himself. I think that's going to go on the LinkedIn. I might put that on the OnlyFans. Alright, I'm going to do one more song. So, do you want Take On Me? Or do you want Happy? What are you saying? Both. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, Happy's winning. Both. Scream Major. Happy. Take On Me, Take On Me. Make Me Drunk Cry with Happy. There you go. This one's for the drunk criers. Thanks very much once again for being here, for supporting me and my stupid ideas. Please tell your pals. Hopefully see you again. Hopefully see you next time. Remember, it's going to be the Saturday, the 25th. I think that is Saturday 25th, probably. I don't know. Yeah, it is 25th. Because I'm in the studio the next day recording my next solo album, which you're going to like. As I say, if you've enjoyed yourself and you do want to donate something, this is the place to do it. Like I say, 50% of the money is going to charity. This time it's Mind, which is fantastic. So please get involved if you want to. And it's alright if you don't. That's fine too. I'm just glad to see you all here. Oh, look how tiny my mouth gets sometimes. Oh, I wish that I could be happy, just like everybody else. To be content with my existence, hanging smiles upon the shelf. Not compare myself to others, avoiding poison parallels. Wish I could be happy, just like everybody else. Oh, I wish that I was normal, just like those inside my screen, where the rain is always absent and the grass is evergreen, but with kaleidoscopes of others over miseries unseen. Yeah, I wish that I was normal, just like every nobody. Rose is getting pissed off, and she's over there showing off and flapping her tail around because she's annoyed that I'm not giving her any attention. Rosie! Oh, she's being very naughty, scratching the carpet. Very naughty girl. Stop it. No one said it would be easy, and no one said it would be fair. And oh, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. 'Cause at the top you think you've cracked it, just like I do. Other times it feels a battle, just remembering to breathe. Not every day can be a great one, but if you manage to get up, celebrate and just be grateful. Well, that's the way we measure hope. No one said it would be easy, and no one said said it would be fair. And oh, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. Hey, hey, don't hurt yourself today. Hey, hey, my oh my. Hey, hey, we're a million miles away. Hey, hey, my oh my. So now I'm glad that I'm not average, just rotating in routine. Capture the wonders but still relish familiar mundanity. It's up to you to dig out brilliance. It's up to you to clean your plea. And that's the best that we can hope for. Reckon I'm happy being me. No one said it would be easy, and no one said it would be fair. No, no, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. No one said it would be easy, and no one said it would be fair. And though it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. No one said it would be easy, and no one said it would be fair. And no, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. It's good to be here now in this minute with you guys on a Sunday night, still isolating, still hiding from humanity, not going to the pub, not going to the shops. And I appreciate you for being here with me tonight. So thank you very much. It does mean a great deal to me to celebrate these moments with you. So thanks. It's weird, isn't it? Isn't the internet weird that we're all that I'm in all of your front rooms and we're all just having a nice time. But that's how we get through this. We get through this by showing up for each other. So you've shown up for me. I try to show up for you. Thanks. Talking away, I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's my day tonight, shining away. I've been coming for your love, okay? Take on me, take me on. Now be gone in a day or two. That you say antonyms, but I'll be stoned anyway. Slowly learning life is okay, and say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me, motherfucker, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. That you say there isn't life just to blame my worries away. You're all the things I've got to remember and shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me, take me on. 'Cause I'll be gone in a day or two. And I'll be gone. Thank you very, very much. I really have to stop now because I always promise Shirley that I'm going to stop at 10:30. Not that she cares, to be honest. She's never said anything. And also, she watches Countdown at probably twice the volume of this. So, that's that. Thank you very much. It's been fun, again. Like I said, thanks for coming. It's been ace. I like playing songs and singing and talking shit with you and having a beer. I really do like having a beer. And smelling it down my face. Thank you. And also, last time, that's the thing. If you want to donate, 50% of the money goes to Mind this week. But don't worry about it if you can't afford it. It's alright. Because the last thing that we want to do is make anyone feel that they've got to donate when nobody really knows what's going on, you know what I mean? Seiko, thank you Chris, you made my day. Thank you Seiko, that makes my day, you saying that. You're a very kind person, you both are very kind people. I'm going to go back through some of the comments. Oh, excuse me. I love seeing you guys chatting about films and things, it's really good. TV and stuff. Bless you all, thank you very much. I imagine I caught the pick. There you go, you caught the pick. Kiki meow. Thanks for this, Chris. I cannot express how much I needed it this evening. You're the best. Thank you very much, X1 Fiction 3X. I hope you're alright, I hope everything's okay. Maybe it's just like one of those days that we all have sometimes where things suck. I've had a couple of those days this week. Actually, not so much this week, more the week before. This week's not been so bad. But sometimes it is just like, oh my god, will this ever end? But I do feel like it is doing, you know? I feel like it's, you know... I feel like we're on the right trajectory now, you know? Lots of emojis. Lots of people singing Take On Me. Joey G, we all share the biggest smiles with each other here via the invisible magic of the internet. Thanks, the internet's nets. Thanks for bringing us all together, you actual legend. God bless you, Joey G. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Someday you should cover Britney Spears' Let's Go. I don't know that one. What I have been going to do is Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. That's a good tune. Hannah Munden says, I've got a few good friends named Chris, guys and a gal, and you certainly live up to the Chris's are awesome rule. Chris's are awesome. I'll take that. Thank you, Hannah Munden. MG, my weekend was shite until this. Blue heart emoji. Thank you so much. MG, thank you. That's the biggest compliment I can receive. When somebody says that they're having a crummy day, and if that's something, you know, that's, yeah, thank you. I hope your weekend improves. I hope your week improves. Kathleen, I've been inside 130 days. Fucking hell. I think I've been in about 115 now. Rudy Stenner, would people be opposed to an FB group where we who meet here can join and find each other? I'm down to make one. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's cool. But what I would say is the Eureka Machines group is there, I guess. But if you want to start a new one, I'm down with that too. Licky Wiki says, the band I wanted to recommend are Buena Vista Social Club. Yes, I feel like I've seen them at a festival, and they were really fun. I don't think I've got a record, but I think they were really fun. Peep Show is amazing TV. Can I tell you about Peep Show? Can I tell you something about Peep Show? You know, you guys all know about Kat. She's my girlfriend. Do you know what her cat's called? Her cat is called Mark. Do you know why he's called Mark? He's named Mark after Mark from Peep Show. So there you go. Are you going to make more short sleeve Eureka Machine shirts? I'm sure we will do at some point. It's just we have to know that we're going to sell them, and like there'll be a time when we're doing some gigs again, and we'll put some on the line. We're going to start the fight. It will end. Andy Burrell, it will end. We're getting there. Yes, it will, Andy. And you know what happens when it ends? That's when I come to your house and drink a lot of your whiskey. Although, I'm thinking about stopping drinking whiskey because I had some on Friday night. This weird thing happens. It's like drugs. I drink whiskey and then suddenly I look around and the bottle's empty. And I'm arsehole. It's this weird thing that happens. Do you know what I did on Friday night? Friday night, went to a friend of mine's house, a sort of reasonably socially distanced few beers. My friend Scott turned up with a bottle of whiskey. Very pleasant, very nice evening. And then suddenly the whiskey had gone. And suddenly none of us were making any sense anymore. And then when I woke up the next morning, I'd had a plate of crisps. Americans, you call them chips. But I'd got a plate out and put the crisps on the plate and then taken the plate of crisps to bed. Why did I do that? Any Iggy Pop for next time? Yeah, maybe. That's a good one. Brandy Hall. I hope you saw your song Brandy Hall. It was you that we did Strawberry Fields for. Strawberry Fields Forever. I hope you're feeling okay and you and your family are doing good. Stay positive. It's going to be all right. Julie Porter says, could you give a shout out to my... Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. I need to... Oh, here we go. Right. Could you give a shout out to my kids, Thora and Rowan? Julie, for a start, you've given your kids ace names. Thora, Rowan. Shout out. Hope you're good. Kids with a Z. Brat. What's up? There you go. Top night in. Cheers, Chris. Cheers, Innes. Nice to see you. Have you been checking if everything in your house is cake this week? Your sweet 66. Chris, have you been checking if everything in your house is cake this week? No. I don't know what that means. Remember, I'm old and weird. Okay. Sarah Clarkson. I had a Chris from West Yorkshire who broke my heart, but now I have a new and better one. Ha ha ha. Oh, good. I'm glad. Jody Taylor. Who is your favourite soprano? I'll tell you who it's not. JT. Is Anthony Soprano's mum. Between the I missed the Ricky Warwick gig last night. Was it good? I'd like to have seen that. Ricky Warwick is a nice fucking fella. Mark Corrigan is the man himself. That's right. You should totally listen to Soda Stereo. Don't know them. Give Cat extra hugs for naming her cat after Peep Show. Yes, I will do. All right, I'll tell her that. I'll tell her you said that. Leah Hylia says, my dog had seizures 2 days in a row, so it's been a rough time recently. Thank you for me. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sending some dog love to your pup. It's the worst. So everyone knows. Well, a lot of you know. There's a lot of cats in my life and on my street. Obviously, I've got Rose, and then there's Rupert and Penny over the road. There's Bricks, there's Franklin, there's Flooper. Blah, blah, blah. And one of the cats on our street, a bit further up the street, Emmy, who we call Tiger Tail. Unfortunately, she got run over this week at the top of the street, and I'm very sad about that. So. She was really, really gorgeous, and she was basically like not at all streetwise. Excuse me. So she got out one day, and unfortunately, someone was driving like a twat, and she got knocked down. And so I'm very, very sad about that. So lots of love to Emmy, aka Tiger Tail. Taro Testu says John Paul is fine. His wife come on. Yes, I saw. I had a long Skype with John and Louise, his wife, a couple of weeks ago. They're in good form. John's one of these. John's a bit of an enigma in his own way, and he's like he gets in touch when he's ready to get in touch, and he's just having a bit of time to himself at the moment. But he's a superhuman. He's one of the most wonderful people ever, and he's good. You know, Tree Kid says, did you always want to be a musician, or was there something else that you saw yourself doing as a kid? When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a musician. I always wanted to write songs, even before I knew what it was. Like I knew I wanted to write songs, and that's why I started playing guitar. It wasn't to like do. That's why I can't do any solos or anything. It was because the whole thing I wanted to do was write and play songs and like chords. I like chords. But I was gonna be, and the thing that I really loved when I was a kid, I was playing rugby league, and I loved it, and I was quite good at it as well, bizarrely. Coming from where I come from, you know, you have and having the like my dad being who my dad is, I had a rugby ball thrust into my hands from the age of about 0.2. And so I played rugby, and that's what I wanted to do. And it was looking quite like I was going to do it, but I've got dodgy knees. So I had to have some time off when I was about 15 from training and such, or 14 maybe. And that's like quite a formative time. And I just started playing the guitar and started looking at girls, and, you know, cigarettes looked quite interesting, beer looked like fun. And suddenly, like, training 4 nights a week seemed a bit less like fun. You know, and it does strike me sometimes actually, like now, if I think about it, if I had gone down that route, say I had had a successful career playing rugby league, um, now I would be put out to pasture, basically, put out to sea, or whatever the phrase is. I'd basically be about good for the glue factory. Um, and I do think about that sometimes. I wonder how things would have turned out if that had worked out. But I wasn't fast enough, and I don't secretly, although I pretend that I'm quite hard, I don't think I was hard enough. Chris, do you like Whitesnake? No. Andy Burrell says, stop drinking whiskey after you've been to ours. Correct. Whiskey and pickle juice? No. So, right. The chat thing is, I need to catch up. It's a video showing off. Oh, the baker with the cake that looks like a shoe. Like, wicked. That's ace and everything. But, oh, I'm glad that you're sending some nice messages out for Tiger Tail. Chris, LJ says, Chris, I dreamt I wrote a song for you the other night, but now I don't remember. Well, funnily enough, you did write a song for me in your dream, and you sent it to me, and I got it, and I recorded it. I've made £1 million from it, and I'm not going to give you any of the credits, royalties, or anything. There you go. How old were you when you started playing guitar? About 13, 14, something. Sarah Clarkson, I used to live in Huddersfield, and it's against the law there to not be into rugby league. Correct, yeah, and quite rightly too. You know, that's where it was invented. Rugby league was invented in Huddersfield. Jessica Conroy says, do you ever play rugby for fun as an adult? No, I did look at playing, I'm 40. I mean, I'm 28 now, so I'm too, I've got to look after these hands. They're insured for, literally tens of pence. So, yeah, I don't play rugby for fun. But they do have touch rugby, which is like a lot less sort of lower grade contactness. And I was looking at doing that, but I didn't want to do it on my own, and I didn't know anyone else that would do it. I think what your rugby ears would look like now that I know. Do you happen to know the French band Moriarty? No, I don't, actually. No Miss Slade is saying how her first pint's out tonight. Original hook felt safe enough. That's cool. I'm staying out of it for now. Although everyone seems to say that the pub situation's all right. Cool. I don't know. I'm just staying out of it, just for a little bit longer. I don't. I'm just because I can. Basically, I don't need to go to the pub. I don't need to go to the shop, and I'm just watching it because I'm fearful. I don't think that there's going to be another spike. I'm just fearful that there might be. So we'll see. But I'm glad it worked out for you. Did Rose go back into hiding? Yes, she during Take On Me. She went back downstairs. I bet you would have retired to a coaching position. Yeah, well, maybe. Keeby Elf says, Quaranto shirt shipment update. Right, I can tell you this. I got a message the other day saying that the shirts were going to arrive late this week. So I'm going to spend a lot of time posting them out to you guys. Hooray! However, one thing that I have found out this week, the UK have recently increased postage costs to the US by, like, it's nearly doubled. It's insane. So I'm trying to work out what I'm going to do about that, because obviously I set the postage costs were ridiculous anyway, but honestly it's like 20 quid, which is like $28 or something to post a t-shirt now. And of course when I put it online, I put it at the price that it cost at the time, and now that's changed, and so I'm fucking shit out of luck. That said, there are other options. I'm just looking into it at the moment. But UK, Europe, the shirts will be going out this week. America, I've just got to work out what the fuck I'm going to do, to be honest. Did you ever hear the song that Willie Dowling did for the credits of Fireman Sam film, Heroes of the Storm? Yeah. Willie played me a bunch of those things that he did. Willie Dowling is one of the most talented people in the entire planet. He's a wonderful, wonderful, and very, very bright man. Are you a fan of Alice Cooper? I mean, obviously Alice Cooper's amazing. Not something that I ever put on at home, but brilliant, you know. Have you ever met Gail Dorsey? No. I'd love to. She's amazing. Brandy says, my first time out, I caught it. Look, that's it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I worry about. And like I say, I keep saying this, Brandy, but I really hope that you're doing okay, you know. What have you been listening to recently, Chris? What have I been listening to? Quite a lot of Mannix. Bit of a Mannix tip. What else? Fontaines DC, really like them. Idols. Quite a lot of the Glastonbury stuff, that's been really good. Orbital. And my stuff that I've been writing, which is really boring. I don't mean it's boring. It's amazing, obviously, but it's boring to listen to it because I'm listening to it in a particular way. Where are we? Oh, the thing about the postage. Oh yeah, it's not your fault. Don't you worry about it. I'll suss it out. There is a way of doing it. I haven't looked into it properly yet, but there is a way of doing it where it's a bit cheaper. However, it takes a lot longer. It takes like a month. So I'm going to look into it. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to put a message out and see what people think, because it is like prohibitively expensive, and I'll lose money on it. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you know, that's not your lookout. So I'll work it out. It might just take a little bit longer, and for that I apologise. But at the same time, you know, you'll get it. You know what I mean? I hate it because I know like certain artists or bands or whatever that take forever to send things and don't seem to give a shit. And I hate that, because I've always been really passionate about making sure that the people that are currently fucking putting petrol in my car and food on my table, I want them to be serviced correctly, if that's the right word, you know. But you know, especially at the moment, like the goalposts have shifted and like things are different and weird and have changed, and it's so I've just got to work out what I'm going to do. But I also sort of tend to think, and I'd like your input on this, like if something was going to take like 40 days to arrive with you, I'm a bit like, if that was me and I found out that from an independent musician, like I am, who's sending this stuff out himself, and the costs have obviously done that. Personally, I'd be like, okay, you know, it's not like I need the shirt for some you know, I've got like a night out planned where I have to wear that t-shirt. So I personally wouldn't mind, but you guys will be the first to know. Hannah Munden says, if I tag you on Instagram, would you see it? Yes, of course I would. I've got some fan art in the works, and Chris Rattlist, that name for you, comes home on the 23rd. Would love to share those photos with you. Absolutely. Jessica Conroy says, how are postage costs to Canada? Well, it's funny you say that. Happy to chip in towards any cost to ship my shirt. That's really, really kind, thank you. However, Canada, same price. Because the other day I had to post something to Canada, something to America. And it was the Canada one was the same price. America was like, what about the shirts going to Australia? They'll be coming this week. You know, it'll take another 2 weeks or whatever. But again, no cost variation. I appreciate you. Thanks very much for your saying that you'll contribute, but you don't need to do that. That's cool. You're all being very nice about it. Thank you. I'm volunteering to take care of some animals, ferrets, rats, mice, birds, etc. And I just found out I could be a leader for it. Emo T. Fantastic. That's ace. Top. I'd love to work with animals. Hey Chris, I only recently discovered you and this is my first time of joining a live stream of yours. I just have a simple question. How are you doing today? Well, Wendy Hugendoorn. Oh my god, Wendy Hugendoorn? You've got the best name I've ever heard in my entire life. Wendy Hugendoorn. How are you doing today? I'm good. I feel these live streams always make me feel it's life affirming. It's fun. It's nice. It's good. It makes me feel good. And it was good because I saw my girlfriend last night, and I had a really nice breakfast. You know, there's always lots of positives. Loads of things suck at the moment. I've not seen loads of my best mates. I'm hardly seeing them. I'm not seeing my folks as much as I'd like to. My mum's on her own. It's hard. It sucks. But there are always positives. And like I say, you know, if the positive is that I had a really nice breakfast today, and these beers are really nice, and I've got, oh no, I've run out now. Damn it! You know, things could be a whole lot worse. So thanks for asking, Wendy Hugendoorn. Chris, what's your favourite song? I mean, that changes day to day. Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell. God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. Peter Panic by Blur. Slide Away by Oasis. 6 by Manson. I don't know. There's so many great songs. I think it'd be very hard to pick one. Barbara McMillan, I sent you screenshots of you and Rose from last gig. Yes, you did. Thank you for that. I'd never replied to your message on the Facebook. But thank you for that. Yes. Are you having a pizza tonight, Chris? Well, funnily enough, I've got half a pizza left over from last night. So I'm going to warm that up. I'm going to have that after I've smoked a long cigarette. Penny, sorry, Mum, but I am 40. I think I'm allowed to do what the fuck I want. My mum says, Penny May says, diet ditched for gin and chocolates to watch you. Laura Organa, Penny, may I support your diet? Chippy chips, no chippy chips tonight. Sorry. Thoughts on the banjo? I'd love to be able to play one, but I can't be arsed learning, to be honest. I don't know. What's Rose's favourite flavour of cat pepper army? All of them. She'll eat all of them. Did the albums really? Do you warm up a leftover pizza or do you eat it cold? So, a bit of both. Tonight I'm going to warm it up. Sometimes I eat it cold. Alright, I don't smoke long cigarettes. I just have a little pipe that I smoke it in. I can't do tobacco. If I were to actually record any of the songs I have written, would you be willing to give it a listen and maybe some feedback? I really want to be a musician, but I'm terrified to put myself out there. Yeah, of course. Well, of course, do it. The Ticking Me Out says, a couple of years ago you retweeted my attempt at an Abel Seaman cover. I don't know if you remember. I remember it very well. It was fantastic. I loved it. Do you know what? I only watched that again the other week. It popped up in like Facebook memories or Twitter, something or other, something or other. I saw it, and yeah, totally amazing. It's always absolutely amazing seeing anyone cover any of my songs or anything like that. Totally, no, it was totally ace. It was really, really good, and it sounded really great. And were you doing it on your ukulele? It sounded really lovely. Have you had poutine? Of course I have. I quite like it. Can we hear you play keyboard at some point? Cod butter sauce or parsley? I'd have it without either, actually. Did I hear you say you don't like Whitesnake? Yes, you did. What is your favourite horror film? I don't watch horror films. I'm not into them. What toys does Rosie like? She likes anything like dangly, and she has a little mouse that she brings me on a night, and then sings a song. Chris, trans rights, of course. That goes without saying. Did Rose ever forgive you for flea treating her? Yeah. Do you like a good Chinese? I'm guessing you mean sort of like a noodle dish. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Fantastic. Noora says, what happened to that Raijin? Oh my god, did I never get in touch with you about that? It was amazing. Me and Kat drank it in about an evening, and it was fan-bastard-tastic. Loved it. Thank you very much for that. That was very kind. Do you love every time you say trans rights? Well, I tend to think that, as a person who comes with, I'm a white, probably lower middle class, cis male. If people ask me to say trans rights and ask me if I stand up for that, and ask me if I stand up for them or their friends or whatever, the least I can do is say that I support it. Why? Like I don't. Why wouldn't you? I'm in great support of anyone doing the things that they want to do, and the things that they are. Like it's so easy for me to be me, because I'm a bloke. I live in a place that allows me to do the things that I want to do. It's so easy to be me, really, and lots of people don't have that privilege. So if there's anything that I can do in my tiny, minuscule position as someone that like some people might listen to or take notice of, then I think that's really important. But like I don't understand, and will never understand, why people like me, when I say like me, I mean other cis white males or females or whoever it is, doesn't support that. Like when it just doesn't affect them in the slightest. Because like I've said before, I'm like, why wouldn't you? So there you go. Thank you a lot. I'm trying to transition as a female to male, and it means a lot to me that you support trans rights. Thank you a lot, Chris. Deep cheers and love to you. But to me, and I appreciate you saying that, and that's kind. Thank you. But to me, that's just normal. Like why would I not want you to do that? Like you want to do this thing. I don't want to. It's not for me. But you probably don't want to do some of the things that I want to do. You're not the same person as me. Other people want to do that, and then other people go, actually, no, I'm not happy about that. I'm going to stop you doing that, even though they don't even know them. They're not even in the same world as them. So, I can't get my head around why people would do that, apart from that they're cunts, or prejudiced, or just fucking arseholes, basically. So don't listen to them. Just find the happiness that you need to find, and fuck anyone that stands in your way. Where are we? I'm going to have to go in a sec because I do need a wee. Apologies for being pushy about it, but you promised a new Spotify playlist of bangers. Will it happen? At some point, no doubt. Your relationship with Kat is so beautiful. What are some of your favourite things about being with her? You know, when you're in a relationship, it's just one of those like weird alchemical things that you can't. Of course, there's like things that I can tell you, like, you know, she's very kind, she's incredibly intelligent, she's very perceptive, you know, lots of those things. I find her attractive, you know, all those, like, you can do a list, but at the end of the day, none of that means anything if like the jigsaw pieces don't fit together. And like, there's just something about like when the jigsaw pieces fit together, and you go, oh, like, here we go, this is like a thing where like that happens. And like, you know, we can just sit and watch telly and not speak, and it just feels very, very comfortable and comforting. And I think that's you know, those things that you can't really explain, they're incredibly important. So there you go. Yeah, we're still talking about the trans rights thing. It's just, to me, it's like, I don't get it. Well, no, we can't have these people doing this thing that I don't want to do. Well, you don't want to do it, so don't fucking do it. That's okay. Don't let someone else not do it. Don't let someone else not be themselves. It's the stupidest thing ever. And I don't know I can't even imagine what it is that makes people think that way, like some sort of power trip or something. I don't know. But good luck to you. Fucking hell. What a step. That's amazing. And I wish you the best of luck. I've got a few trans friends, and you know, they're significantly happier now than they were. So good. Right, guys and gals and cool cats and kittens, I'm gonna have my pizza. I'm going to drink the rest of this beer, and then I've got another one, and then I'm might go and see Tudor over the road if I can. And keep smiling, keep being positive, keep being well, keep being good, and keep in touch. And we'll see you not 2 weeks today. Do you remember? Do you remember when it is? It's 2 weeks yesterday. 25th. So, we'll see you then for some more weird songs and chats. Happy Sunday. Keep smiling. Take care. Lots of love. Night night.